Hi folks, welcome to another Stall13.com video. What we're going to talk about is your horse blankets, your turnout blankets, which are kind of the same thing. We've made a video showing you how to measure a horse blanket to show from one end of the horse to the other. You'll see that as a video, how to measure for a horse blanket. Now let's talk about purchasing them. What do you want to look for? There's a really big difference between what is waterproof and what is water repellent. Water repellent means that if it gets a little rain, it gets a little snow, it's probably just going to roll off and beat, but it will absorb moisture. That's water repellent. A waterproof horse blanket means that under any conditions, the horse is going to stay dry. That it is literally like putting a plastic tarp over your horse. When you go to buy a blanket, you'll notice that besides the color, they'll give you a size chart from 68 inches to 84 inches. It'll be marked, kind of like buying bedding or bed sheets. They'll check the box at whichever it is. You want to know if your horse blanket you're buying, is it an insulated blanket? Or is it just material, or does it have some type of a lining? This right here says it's got 300 grams of insulation. It's got nylon lining. It talks about how this is waterproof and breathable. Notice it says right on here, waterproof and breathable. A lot of times when a horse blanket is waterproof, they're not breathable. They've used some type of petroleum product to make that horse blanket waterproof, but it doesn't allow for the horse's body heat to escape from the horse blanket. This is actually a very good horse blanket. This blanket retails for around $95. That's actually a good price, depending on where you are. Also, you want to look at whether it has snaps or buckles or Velcro. This one here happens to have a nice little sticker on it that shows you exactly what we've shown you in previous videos on how to measure a horse for a horse blanket. You might want to find out where it's made. And you got a nice picture here of what this blanket looks like. Hoods are always sold separate. Very rarely will you find a horse blanket that comes with a hood. You always have to buy those separate. Now remember, ladies and gentlemen, when I tell you, most people over blanket their horses. Either it's for show reasons and they want to keep the horse slicked out, they don't want the horse to naturally grow a winter coat, or they just don't know any better. Remember, the perfect outside ambient temperature for any horse in the United States is about 44 to about 47 degrees. So if it's 50 degrees outside and the sun is out, does your horse really need a blanket? Probably not. You can think about this. You'll see other videos that refer to these types of things. Well, this has been another Stall13.com video. Take care of yourself and take care of your horses.